program. Alexxa Rains here with another reaction. So today we're going to continue with our Golden Girl series, this time with season 7, episode 12, titled From Here to the Pharmacy. As always, if you're looking for the full-length reaction to this episode or any of my other content, you can find that on Patreon, and the link will be in the description below. And if you cannot support us on Patreon, that's completely fine. You can support us directly here on YouTube by liking this video, commenting, subscribing, and joining our membership program. So without any further ado, let's get into our episode. Okay. Bing, bing.
I, Sophia Petrillo, being of sound mind and body, do hereby leave my daughter, Dorothy Zbornak, nothing.
Sophia!
That's not nice.
It's a joke. I'm kidding, like when I said sound mind and body.
Charlie tried to be funny with his and left everything to Henrietta, our prize cow.
Damn.
Well, some lawyer got a hold of the will and represented Henrietta on contingency.
What?
There I was presenting my side to a jury of her peers.
How does that even make
Took over
sense?
6 months to get the farm back.
I mean it. It's a terrible story. As you know, my child, I'm getting on in years, and I've decided it's time for me to settle my estate.
What estate? Your loofah sponge and bus pass?
Don't forget the 4 gold teeth when your father worked at the funeral parlor. Perks, he called them. That's the stock you come from.
I come from grave robbers?
Grave robber, entrepreneur, potato. He had a family to feed. Rose is helping me make out an ironclad will.
Wait, you're using Rose as a lawyer?
I know what I'm doing. Every Thursday, I watch La Law.
Is it LA law?
That's L.A. law.
That's what I thought. So I'm like, who is La
Why
Law?
Susan Day didn't have a French accent.
What am I gonna do?
Ooh, I
got a
love
call
that
from a soldier who
dress.
just returned from the Persian Gulf.
Don't fall for it, Blanche. Sal didn't come home from World War II till 1951.
Where was he stationed?
In the attic.
Ma, you told me he was in the Arctic.
The attic, the Arctic, tomato.
Well, anyway, this soldier really did go to the war, and he's gonna be here any minute. I don't know what to do, because I can't remember him. All he said on the phone was that he had a great time with me the night before he left.
Oh, then it's got to be anybody.
Blanche, what are you so worried about? The minute you see him, you'll remember.
Rosie's gonna be standing up with his clothes on. He could be.
Anybody.
Yeah.
Please, Dorothy.
Oh, all right.
We don't have much of a life, do we, Dorothy?
Dorothy. Now remember, be nice to him. He hasn't had sex in over a year. Look who I'm talking to.
Hello. Is Blanche here?
Yes, she is. Whom shall I say is calling?
This is kind of embarrassing. Would you mind telling her Loverboy is here?
Nothing would give me greater pleasure.
Loverboy. That's the name you gave her back in the day.
Loverboy is here.
Blanche.
Loverboy.
Ooh.
Not a clue.
Ooh. She has no idea who that man
I
is.
just got off the plane. I haven't even been home yet. I just couldn't wait to see you, Blanche.
Loverboy, that's so sweet, Loverboy.
All
What's
those
his
months
name?
away, I kept saying, there's a great lady waiting for you back home, Ken.
Ken!
Then Ken would turn to me and say, there's a great lady waiting for you too, Bill.
Bill. Bill, he was talking to you, right?
Yes.
Yes, of course. Darlings, this is Bill. Well, I guess Bill and I should be going.
I thought we should go back to that same place where we fell in love, Blanche.
We'll go right back to there.
This is amazing.
We'll just do exactly the same things we did that night. Oh, what a wonderful night that was.
Oh, this
Not a
is
clue.
amazing.
Blanche, I have a confession to make. It's not easy, but something happened over there, and I think you should know about it.
Well, I did keep pretty well up with what went on over there. I saw Schwarzkopf on the Bob Hope special.
What I'm talking about is personal, Blanche. I know we said we wouldn't even look at anybody else. And there was this nurse that I talked to.
Oh, how could you, Ben? Bill.
Sorry.
I swear it didn't mean a thing.
Was she beautiful?
Not as beautiful as you.
Well, I too have a confession to make.
She did more than look.
I
Or
got
talk.
scared too. 3-4 times a week.
Oh, Jesus.
You were scared they were calling about me, weren't you, Blanche?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's it. That's a good one.
Well, if it weren't for your picture, I don't think I'd have made it through.
My picture.
You know, it sounds corny, but I put your picture in my locker, and I would look at it every day. You don't know how important it is to know that you've got somebody back home.
Yeah, she didn't think about you like
You
that.
promised me when I came back, I would be your one and only guy.
Boy. I don't think she thought you were coming back, dude.
Nance?
I don't think she thought you were coming back.
Welcome home, soldier.
Ooh.
Rose, it's late. What are you doing up?
I'm just cleaning up some things on your mother's will.
Oh, you mean the legal language?
No, I spilled some sauce.
Ma, what are you doing up?
Disappointed, huh? If I'm up, that means I'm alive. And if I'm alive, it means you can't get your hands on my money.
What are you talking about?
You know about the will. You know if I die, you'll be on easy street.
And you're just being silly.
She's not gonna drink that tea
Here,
now.
Have some tea. It'll relax you.
Nice try, Dorothy. Rose, you taste it.
Rose, don't! That tea was for my mommy. Do you have any idea what she's talking about, or do we have to up her medication?
I do know what she's talking about, but I can't tell you. I couldn't violate the attorney-client privilege.
You're not an
Especially when
attorney.
we're talking about a sum as large as $35,000.
Ooh. You just said everything.
$35,000?
And 4 gold teeth.
Nice going, counsel. Exactly how close to the television are you sitting when you're watching La Law?
All right, Ma, enough. Now, where did you get $35,000?
Did you ever hear of hard work? Well, your brother and sister had to work very hard to send me that money.
Now that Bill's getting out of the service, we can build a life together. Maybe with a VA loan, we get a nice little house in the country with a dog, a cat, a station wagon.
Blanche, you're talking like it's 1945. These aren't the best years of your life. These are the last years of your life.
1 minute I was worried about my hair, the next I was in love. Bill is the most romantic man I've ever known.
She always says that when they give her a hat.
Good morning, Dorothy.
Don't start, Rose,
Ooh.
okay?
Oh, I'm sorry. That good morning crack was way out of line.
Oh, no, it's me. I was up all night thinking of how Ma's been hoarding all those checks from Phil and Gloria while I've had to go without.
Well, now, Dorothy, you really can't blame Sophia for your sex life.
That's not what she means. She means financially.
That's not what I'm talking about. If I'd had the money, I could have been living in a swinging condo instead of with... I better not say anything till I've had my coffee. A slut and a moron.
Oh, damn! What would you have said before coffee?
I'm sorry, it must be decaf. All these years, I have given up things so that you could have a decent life. No, Ma, I don't need new shoes. I want you to play bingo. No, Ma, I don't need that vacation. You need new wallpaper.
I see behind that mask. You're angry.
That is not a mask.
I'm angry. You've been hoarding money for the last 10 years and taking advantage of me. Of course I'm angry.
No, it's something else. I think you didn't get enough hugs when you were a kid. It's payback time. Come here, pussycat.
You are on your own.
You can't do this to me. You never touch the principal. That money's for my old age.
Old age.
You already old.
You don't leave fingerprints anymore.
I'm in my twilight years.
You're in the twilight zone.
I had to see you this morning. I just couldn't go to the drugstore without giving you this.
Well, thank you. Oh, why are you going to the drugstore?
I'm your pharmacist.
You're Bill. Bill the pharmacist.
Bill, the man in your life. I'll pick you up after work. Goodbye, my love.
What happened?
My handsome soldier from last night is a pharmacist. A name tag wearing, pill counting, thank you, come again, sorry we don't validate pharmacist.
Well,
And
if he doesn't validate, get rid of him.
Yeah, dump him like you do all the rest.
He's been dreaming of me for over a year, and I care about him. I mean, I care about him when he's a soldier.
yeah.
Oh, I said things to him last night I've never said to anybody. Clean things. Oh, no, I can't dump this man. Not after what I've meant to him. Not after what he's done for his country.
What's wrong with him being a pharmacist?
How you think this sounds? Dear Bill, I always promised my father, Big Daddy, that I would never get serious about anybody he didn't approve of. Since he is dead,
Oh, for God's sake, Blanche.
well, I guess I could always tell him that he's too good for me.
Sometimes the truth is best.
Thank you, Sophia. Oh, here, darling, that's for you.
Wow, a whole $1.
Yeah.
I can buy those knee highs I've been saving up for.
Well, I may want you to take this letter down to the pharmacy and give it to Bill.
Oh, Blanche, you're not gonna send that letter. I mean, that's so cold. Don't you think you owe him a face-to-face explanation?
Good job, Dorothy. Cut off what little income I've got.
You know, ever since we've known you, you have never once worked on having a meaningful relationship.
I have had many meaningful relationships. Many, many, many meaningful relationships.
Sharing
Many-
a worm from a tequila bottle is not meaningful. No, you find one little flaw in somebody and you run away.
How'd you like to be made love to by somebody who has arms like your mother?
My father
Damn.
made love to her because of her inner beauty.
He never saw me naked.
I don't know, Dorothy, maybe you're right. Okay, I'm gonna go get prettied up, and then I'm going down to the drugstore and get to know more about this man.
Yes.
You know, Bill's likes, Bill's dislikes, Bill's last name.
Yes.
People will bend for aspirins. They won't bend for laxatives.
Damn.
Isn't that fascinating, Bill?
So, Bill, what's on sale?
Breast pumps,
What else?
Afro Sheen,
Moving on.
Preparation H.
Hot damn.
You know, the laxative thing, that's about as exciting as it gets. This place, my job, it's pretty routine.
Oh, what are you talking about? You're a hero.
Over there. Over here, I'm just an ordinary guy.
Señor Bill, por favor. Mi hijo tiene fiebre y es solamente un bebé.
Excuse me. Here. You give your son this every 4 hours.
Gracias.
De nada.
Hey, who says you're not a hero?
I know, right? That was so sweet of him.
Welcome home.
It is home, isn't it? Last night, I wasn't quite here yet. This morning was real. When I handed you that rose, I realized I was standing at a stranger's door. I'm a pharmacist in his 50s, and you're a woman in her.
Watch it, Bill.
You're a woman in the prime of her life, who I would like to get to know better. Slowly.
And we can both see other people?
Sure.
I caught this old lady assaulting a man over the last tube of preparation H. The tube broke and it's all over aisle 7. I detained her for scooping up the rest of the ointment and putting it in her purse.
Damn!
Sophia!
Oh, big deal. The other guy got away scot-free, and he wriggled in it.
Ma, I bought you a little something.
You what?
I bought you a new handbag to replace the one that you ruined at the drugstore.
Oh, thank God. The other one shrank down to the size of a change purse. Wait a minute. What's the catch?
Ma, there's no catch. I just realized I like taking care of you.
It's not that I want the money. If I don't leave my children anything, I'm a nobody. How many times have I heard he provided well or she didn't leave a dime? I want you to be able to have everything you want when I'm gone. And when you do, you'll think, I have this because of Ma.
Oh, Ma. Life isn't just valued by the money you leave. It's the memories filled my life with that.
I love them.
Here's a molar. Get yourself something pretty.
That is so sweet. Ma, I tell you what. Let me make you a cup of tea.
I, Sophia Petrillo, when I die, want to be blown to 1,000,000,000 billion bits. I, Sophia Petrillo, leave my daughter to science.
All right, fam. So we just finished watching season 7, episode 12, titled From Here to the Pharmacy. So we got to meet somebody that had fallen in love with Blanche a year ago, and he was a soldier, and they met, they had a nice night and made commitments to each other in that night. So basically Blanche saying that, you know, she was kind of waiting for him to come back, and when he did come back, they would be together. And so he kept her picture and kind of focused on her as his way of coping with the war. And now he comes back, and he comes back for his lady. But unfortunately, his lady has no recollection of him whatsoever. She doesn't know his name, his occupation. She doesn't remember where they met, where they went on the date. I don't even think she remembers having sex with him. He has been completely blocked out of her mind. But he serenades her. He just makes her feel beautiful. He makes her feel desired, and she kind of falls for him. But then she realizes that he's not just a soldier. On this side of the war, he's actually just a pharmacist, which to me is like, it's a great job. It's a great job. It's a great career. It's honest work. And you could tell that he takes pride in what he does. But for her, we know Blanche, she's a little bit shallow, and she can't see herself with him on a permanent basis, or even like dating him like full time. And then she tries to figure out like how to break it off. But then with the girl's help, she realizes that she should just at least try to get to know him a little bit better. Get to know him a little bit better. And she does. And I think she does find him to be a very honorable guy, especially at the end where somebody came to the pharmacy asking for help for their kid, and he was able to give her exactly what she needed and give her advice as to what to do should his recommendation not work. And that showed her that he's a hero. Even though he's not in the battlefield, as a person, his personality, he's somebody that wants to help people, and that's something that's commendable. And I like that he also told her that he wants to date her and take it slow and get to know her, because the Blanche that he knew is the Blanche that he knew from a one night stand. Sorry, my cat is trying to come and say hi. Sorry again. Sorry. So the girl that he knew was from a one night stand situation. So he doesn't really know her. And now that he's back, he has that opportunity to be able to get to know who Blanche is as a person, and yeah, hopefully it's gonna be something that blossoms. And on the other side, we had Sophia writing her will and all the back and forth that happened from that, and we find out that she has $32,000 or $35,000 that she has saved from her kids just kind of sending her money, and her saving it and putting that in her will, which makes Dorothy a little bit upset because Dorothy's feeling that she's been compromising on so many fronts in order to make sure that her mom has a good life. And now she knows that her mom had all this money just lying around and not being used, when she could have basically used some of those funds to be able to, take care of Sophia and have a little bit left over for her to be able to enjoy herself. And I understand her point of view in that respect, because like if you haven't taken a vacation in a long time, if you let your car go through issues because you could not afford fixing it because you're trying to make sure that your mother has the best life possible, it does kind of sting, the fact that this whole time she has this money and did not think of the fact that my daughter might be in need right now. Let me give her a little something. But ultimately, she did it for the right reasons. She did it because she wanted to leave a nest egg for her kids upon her passing, and that is understandable. So yeah, it was a great episode. I really enjoyed it. I laughed so much in this episode. I really, really, really enjoyed it. My MVP, I don't even know. I'm going to give it to Blanche. I am going to give it to Blanche because that whole situation with her and the guy was hilarious. And I think we saw again a little bit of growth when it comes to Blanche. Normally she would have just left the guy, but the fact that she's still willing to date him, that shows growth. And I have hope that maybe he's somebody that is going to stick around and that she's going to be able to have her happily ever after. So we never know. But some of the best zingers or back and forth came from Sophia and Dorothy. Them two, everything. They just make me laugh so hard. It was amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. And if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what your favorite parts were and also who your MVP would have been. I would love to read that. So thanks again for joining, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Bye for now.